Morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Hello.
Breakfast happened. We've kind of ate most of it. I forgot to show you.
Yeah.
Happening, exactly. Tea time. Rachel's here. Did I vlog you in yet?
No. Good morning.
Oh, I love.
Yo, so we are just having a love affair with the internet, and basically Rebecca was sharing very beautifully of just the like power of changing your context of like everything is, well, you actually can say because it was your thing.
So I was saying how everything that you self-define as is completely contextual. So, you know, if you think of yourself as an athlete, it's compared to the other people around you. Whereas, you know, if you compared yourself exclusively to Olympians, you probably wouldn't be that athletic. But if you compared yourself to couch potatoes, you're like a super athlete. And that's true in all aspects of your life. And so one of the biggest ways to change the way that you think about yourself or your self-definitions and kind of the rules that you give yourself is simply to change the context. And I've done that by moving, I've done it by changing my friend groups, I've done it by getting online and meeting up with people like you guys who completely blow my mind in terms of context and what's possible. But yeah, I mean, if I could have one piece of advice to give my younger self, it's like get that and use it for use it for power.
We were just kind of mentioning like the connections of like in Holy Shift from the vlogs, like you can live anywhere in the world, and even if you can't physically change your context, like I had that experience for myself of coming to a point where I was like, okay, kind of I'm ready for a change.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. We love these moments in the vlog.
Cheers, vlog.
I felt kind of like I definitely need something to shift, and then miraculously found amazing online communities, and it is directly how I met Laura through the web of online connections, met Rebecca, how this all exists, and like it's just so incredible, so powerful. And it's like Rebecca lives in Portland, is here right now
Because of the internet.
Yeah. And just the power of like connections, like there is no separation in location at this point. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does and it doesn't. It's just like you can fully be anywhere and be connected in an instant.
You just have to allow yourself to recognize it, because I know, you know, from if I go back a few years before I was vlogging and I would watch other people's videos, I could watch it with a feeling of like, I'm separate, I want to be a part of that, but I'm not. Or I could feel I am connected to, it's almost, again, it's like relative, like it's a choice, you know, and obviously that's all relative too, and there's, you know, it's a process to be able to really feel it, but even just that shift in perception of choosing to be connected, you are, you know, and this is part of why we make the vlogs, to support that. It's like if you can feel it by supporting yourself to choose that, then it's real. You know, there's no one to tell you that it isn't real. You know, so if your husband is like, why are you hanging out with those girls who you've never met, and you know, it's like, but you can feel it, you know, and so when we meet, you're going to be like, hey, I know you, and I'm like, I know you too.
We are having pancakes delivered from Siggy's by Emily and Bennett. Cheers!
Yay.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Yay!
Yay, pancakes.
Thank you,
They're
Emily.
really good.
Oh yeah, this is Rachel's inaugural pancake moment.
They taste like
Like
childhood fluffy old school
They're
pancakes.
amazing, right?
Yeah, they're really light and fluffy. Like impressively so for something that is gluten-free and vegan.
Word.
When you can't tell that it tastes gluten-free, that's when you know they're really good.
I agree.
Just to sing along.
She goes, ow, 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 with a sun, never knows.
So true.
What the fuck say?
You've never seen this, Rachel?
What the fuck?
It's been a cool day. We haven't vlogged very much. I don't think. But everyone is coming in. Yeah, it is 11:30 p.m. Crazy Saturday night over here. The whole gang.
crazy.
Not the whole gang, but you are here in spirit.
Rebecca through the door. We are getting ready for Betty Bye. Raj and I are going to M's, and Laura is going down the hall.
Yeah.
And we will be back in just a few short hours for breakfast. Yay!
Oh, yay, breakfast.
We love breakfast. We love breakfast.
They do, Rosa, if they love it.
Like this video.
Give it a
Thumbs
purple foot up.
A full up.
And subscribe.
Love you guys. Good
Love you.
night.
Love you.